Oh, forgot what the day is already. Kojak, what's up? Natalie, how are you? I'm still waiting to hear what you got to say, you know what I'm saying? I got my black on, I'm ready to go back to work. Let me know if you need that full-time bodyguard. I got you. What's gonna be the plan? I don't even know what the day is. It's Wednesday. It's the 12th of let me write this down because I'm gonna forget. It's the 12th of July. It's a little after 6. Y'all know what it is. It's time for the DVP show. Y'all know who I am. I'm the host with the most. I'm DVP. Yeah, I heard she passed away, Kojak. Natalie, I'm gonna need you to come to the show page. Random thoughts. Let me put this link in here so y'all don't get me in trouble. You gonna be you gonna be with me for a minute? Dennis, what's going on? I see you've been being mean to people. Hey Melinda. Hey Marie. Hey, I'm gonna need. Okay, click on the link and come to the show page. Cause I don't know if you left a review yet. Cause I ain't checked them in a minute. But yeah, come on over to this page. Dennis, why you being mean to people? What's up, sis? I still ain't seen you. Gotta watch yourself. That APS always come out. Tracy, what's good? How are you? Come on over. Click on that link. Come on over to the show page. Y'all get me in trouble with management. I get fussed at. They don't realize I'm grown. I don't even think they care though. Dennis, yeah, you went to APS. That Panther come out in everybody from time to time. Don't act like you don't know. Anyway, it's the 12th of July. Another week gone by. Everything has been pretty good. I'm here to do another show. Is the sound pretty good? Can y'all hear me on both pages? Nat, can you hear me? Kojak? Who got too many functions? You do? Whatever. Let me know. I'll find you. Alright. How's the sound? Sound good? Alright. Nat, come over to the show page. Random Thoughts with DVP. Come cooperate. Quit being hard-headed. You ain't from Atlanta Public Schools, so I expect better out of you. Anyway, y'all know how we get the show started. I tell y'all a little bit about me. Oh, okay, good deal. This is the infamous door. You know why I do the show? Until I get over my anxiety attacks, because y'all are making me anxious in person. I'm not locked out. It's a bathroom. Can't open it too much because got dirty clothes on the floor. Because I've been working like a runaway slave. So what's been up with y'all? I'm still doing the modeling thing. I got a couple of shoots this month. I'll let y'all know when things come up. I was actually in a magazine. When I get the pictures, if I approve, I will let you guys know. If I don't, we're gonna act like this conversation never ever happened. I'm gonna try my hand at modeling and see what else is going on. Anything special been going on with y'all? Dennis, like I said, I saw your post. I know you put somebody into a wall, so she got bust to the white meat. I know it was accidental, but you know, I went to school with you. How would I know about the city of Atlanta, Kojak? I don't work for them. You still... Damn, you know what? We need to link up because I got something I need you to take care of. So after the show, me and you gonna connect offline. And what miscellaneous information do I need to discuss for 3 more minutes? Dennis, your post said that the lady head got bust to the white meat. It's not safe to be single in Georgia. You know what, sis? Sometimes it's probably the safest thing. With some of these stories I'm hearing about stalkers and crazy people and dudes on the down low. What's up, Odessa? What's going on? I ain't seen you since you went out and left the country and got chocolate and you ain't came back. Yeah, Dennis, okay. What's happening, Gayla? Anyway, y'all be getting me in trouble for my ADD and OCD kicking in. Y'all need to stop. it's I got 3 more minutes of small talk before I can start the show. Before I get in trouble and give y'all a chance to get in. I see y'all coming in. I appreciate you joining me on Wednesdays. As always, you know the show is I'm always on Facebook Live on Wednesdays when I'm doing the show. I'm also on YouTube under the same name, Random Thoughts with DVP. Gayla, Nat, Larry, I need for y'all that's on my personal page to come to the show page, Random Thoughts with DVP. And I need for y'all, oh man, why do I keep hitting the wrong button? I need for y'all to, except for you, Dixon. I thought I had blocked you. I don't know why that ain't working. I need for y'all to hit that link and come over to the show page. That's where I get my reviews. I keep telling you, I'm trying to get me a little radio show going. So between views and reviews and ratings, that's what they go by. So I need for y'all to hit this link, Facebook.com, Random Thoughts with DVP, and come on over so I can get y'all to give me a review and some likes. What's up, Cinema? I was there, Odessa. All right. Anyway, it's time. Good looking out. You're one of my favorite people in the whole wide world now. I've been knowing you like 2,000 years. I knew you and I had hair. Okay, anyway, let's get into the meat of this, because this might take me a minute. I got in trouble recently, kind of, sort of, not that I care, about this whole support system. And before I get deep into it, Cinnamon, Cinnamon, you my age. Dennis, you my age. I'm trying to see who's younger than me. I need somebody to tell me something spectacular about 2 Chainz. Dog, I still ain't blocked you yet, Dixon. Bradford, whatever your name is, you're an alias. I need for y'all to tell me something good about 2 Chainz. Let me start with this. I have no problem supporting black people, black businesses, black whatever, as long as they're doing something positive for our community, not the community, our community. So most of y'all, some of y'all know, some of y'all don't know. 2 Chainz bought this house off he rented a house. Let me correct myself. He rented a house over off Howell Mill, painted it pink, wrote Trap House on it for his upcoming album. I don't listen to 2 Chainz, but I Googled some of his lyrics, and I talked to a couple other people, and nobody could tell he's articulate. Okay. Okay. Tell me something he's done positive for the black community, because from his lyrics, they seem to be degrading to women. They seem to incite violence amongst us about fighting and doing crazy stuff at the club. And then he had a house painted pink, which wasn't for breast cancer. It was for trap house. So can somebody tell me something that's supposed to be good about black people and trap houses? Because maybe I missed the message. Because I am older and I have not listened to his music. I will plead guilty to that. So, and then, you know, one of my Facebook friends posted on her page, and she's 46, 47-ish, that her girlfriends call her and they wanted to go to this trap house to take pictures. And she thought that was just stupid. And I was like, I think it is too. You know, it's a great marketing tool. Okay, so he's marketing in a black neighborhood, a trap house. And as far as I know, a trap house, I've never heard anything good about a trap house. So maybe I missed that because I'm a little old, and maybe there's something good that come out of trap house that nobody told me. So you guys can help me out with that. And it was like, oh, he's doing HIV, he's giving an HIV test, yada, yada, yada. But that was actually the county because of the traffic that was coming, because he had to pay to get this house painted pink, first of all. So he's paying this money for a rental. And I'm assuming he could just buy a house and paint it whatever color he wanted to promote whatever album he was going to do. But I'm not seeing where he's done anything positive for our people. Because when I asked everybody who tried to jump me, because I was accused of being a white boy, because I don't have nothing to say when a black man's trying to do something positive. And I just want to do something positive, because I don't mind being wrong. If he did something positive, as I was telling, you know, one of my friends, Tupac did gangster music, but he also did motivating music. He didn't incite us to go out and just fight with each other. He talked about things that actually happened. And to the best of my knowledge, I don't ever remember him talking about him or promoting people to take advantage of a woman. When he did Brenda's Got a Baby, he told the story of a girl who was impregnated And that was a story. It wasn't him saying go out and do this. He did Dear Mama, and which he admitted his mama wasn't the best, but he still loved her. Um, uh, uh, what was that?
So even when he did Wonder Why They Call You Bitch,
Yeah, when he did Wonder Why Call Bitch, it was about a behavior issue. So it was never that he was going out calling women this or saying, that we ain't this, because Tupac, one of my favorite lines, the old way isn't working for us. We got to change the way we eat, the way we treat each other, the way we talk to each other. So you can't put 2 Chainz in that Tupac category. What's up, Varshay? What's up, Robert, Philip, Otis? So I'm trying to get somebody to tell me something good 2 Chainz did. Like I said, and I'm using 2 Chainz in this moment because he was the one that started this, which made me go back to his whole support system. The news said this was to create awareness in the word trap. Trap house ain't a hustle house. Trap house is where you go to lose yourself, your money, your career. You become a drug addict or you prostitute. And there's nothing good about a trap house. There are no trap houses. Well, I ain't gonna say that. There are no positive trap houses that I got. So if he's trying to change the meaning, which I do have an issue with it because he painted pink, which is supposedly the color of breast cancer. I don't mind you supporting him, but it wasn't like he took donations and supported breast cancer. And when I asked his people, he wasn't even taking the money to buy HIV medications for anybody who may have tested positive but couldn't afford the medication. This was strictly to support his album. His album. And who buys his album? Us. So I don't mind you using us to make money, but do something positive for us. So, and that's where the whole support system thing came from, because I'm just like, I'm not getting this. And oh boy wanted to go full-fledged argument with me on it, telling me what 2 Chainz did to Nancy Grace and he could handle me. Well, hey, I do a Facebook Live thing, and plus I got a public profile. I'll be happy to meet with anybody because I want to be enlightened. If he's doing something good, I would love to promote him. Some of you guys got businesses, Varshay, Cinnamon. I've talked about you guys' business. My mechanic is black. My doctor is black. My dentist is black. I will support a black business if they're worthy of being supported. I ain't going to support you just because you're black now. You're going to have to show me that you are capable of doing something, or that you at least have the skill set. I've let Varshay put a link up. Cinnamon's put a link up. So I'm just not really getting it. They're black businesses. They're black business women. I don't discriminate against people who are trying to do positive things for the community. And make up the guys and gals and badges come in after up. Right, and like I said, I Googled some of his lyrics and I didn't see nothing positive. But like I said, I had one, and later turned out that this is his cousin who's defending him. And hey, if you hustling to make your money, I ain't got no beef with that. I really don't. Just don't infringe or tell me I should support it. There's a reason why we don't like Greenbrier. It doesn't have good stuff. The customer service sucks in 90% of the businesses. Not all of them. Some of them have good business. But on the whole, most of us don't want to go to Greenbrier. Even to go to the freaking cookie shop. I went there just to get some cookies. It took her 3 minutes to figure out she owed me 19 cents. 19 cents. And it was the issue. I wasn't leaving without my change. I ain't got it like that. So yeah, I don't get it. Even with the what was the black rapper who lived in Bankhead that died a few months ago? The one that was, he did some Robin Hood stuff. He took care of some of the people, but his music was still what it was. But I have to give him credit. He did do some things for the community. Now, these baby mamas here, I don't know, because he clearly didn't believe in condoms. I guess they didn't sell them in his neighborhood, but I don't know. But he did spend some of his money supporting people in the neighborhood, not just the drug boys and stuff. He did do a couple of good things. I can't deny that. Shawty Low, exactly. I got no beef with Shaw. I don't like the big issue of what he stood for. Hey, what's up, Sharon? I don't like the big issue of what he stood for with all the baby mamas and stuff. Why he couldn't do safe sex. But hey, the mamas went for it. Who am I to say anything? If a woman want to do that with her body, that's on her. But Shawty Low did at least do stuff in the community. 2 Chainz has done. I'm still waiting. I've been waiting. I think I got into this conversation Thursday or Friday. I've been waiting for somebody to tell me something good about 2 Chainz. He was on Nancy Grace, and according to Guy. Hey, Brenda, how are you? I need to send you something. I was in a photo shoot. I was in a magazine. Anyway, I'll let you know. So I'm just not getting it. But when we support black people, and understand this now, when I started modeling, every modeling event I've done has been black. The first one was a fundraiser down at City Hall. The other ones have been black. There's some things that I liked and didn't like, but they're still trying to promote something good. I have no problem with those. They're trying to promote something good. One of the groups I'm involved in is 100 Men Walking. You get 100 men walking, not just black, and not just my age. We're all ages. Future Gents is raising young boys' awareness, not just black, all boys. It's mostly blacks, but anybody can do it. Brenda is aligned with Tina Bridges. If you guys don't know Tina Bridges, I've met her a couple times, and I would say I know her, not on a personal level, but Tina Bridges did a play it forward thing. She was giving out money last week. And she admits she ain't rich, but every now and then she don't mind helping people out. And I talked about this the last show. I know people, one of the guys I work for would go to the grocery store and just sit there like the old cab drivers used to do back in the day, for those y'all that's old enough to remember. And when people come through the line, he would just pick certain people, mostly women, mostly anybody who had kids, and just pay for their groceries. And walk off. He didn't need a thank you. He didn't take pictures. He didn't film him doing good, showing these people who he helped, because he didn't have to. I mean, he did with a couple of them just because. And it was more so because they requested, because they wanted to do it. So it's like, okay, but it ain't to bring somebody down. But he's doing something good. But in the meantime, he still ain't doing nothing bad. Because when I said something about 2 Chainz, the first thing y'all want to do, what are you doing? Well, in reality, it ain't what I'm doing. It's what I'm not doing. I'm not doing anything to bring us down. If I talk bad about somebody, I can back it up with factual data, not just how I feel. There's some people who I don't like personally. Can't tell you why I don't like them. I don't have to. It's my choice. But when I tell you guys stuff about people, and I listen because I'm curious, because I still want y'all to tell me something good about 2 Chainz. According to this, it's at least 20 of y'all watching, and ain't nobody told me nothing good about 2 Chainz except he's articulate. So I'm kind of confused. But I can, there's a reason that I don't promote certain things. There's a reason that I do denounce certain things, because, yeah, I'm looking at these people post all this stuff about 2 Chainz, and this is the purpose for this show, support system. All these people putting this stuff, I went to the trap house, even with Shout It Low, and I was really pissed with all these people taking pictures because he had an open casket. You laying next to a dead man taking a picture, talking about peace, me and Shout It Low, this. How effing disrespectful. But that was on them. That wasn't on Shout It Low. It showed me how low we're sinking. And now, if you like 2 Chainz music, that's on you. If you like R. Kelly music, I like his music. I will never, ever spend a dime of my money to support him. The facts say what they say. No matter how you feel about him or whatever, y'all know the facts. Now, y'all can think, every time something don't go our way, we love to say the white man trying to knock us down or whatever. But some of this stuff is not a white man. The white man didn't make 2 Chainz paint the house pink and have y'all come out there acting hood radish. Acting like y'all missed out on y'all teenage years and y'all want to go backwards in life. He did this to promote an album, not to promote awareness to anything, to promote his upcoming album, which y'all gonna go out and buy. Right, Sharon. But the guy said I was, I'm always trying to, you another Uncle Tom. You trying to knock a black man down who trying to do something. Anybody who trying to do something, I ain't got nothing to say. But when you try to use our people or bring us down in the process, you notice. I don't post cop videos, good, bad, or indifferent. I don't post cop videos. You'll never see a World Star video on my page. It's ignorant to me that we film ourselves taking videos of us beating each other. And they get 1 million views. I ain't knocking nobody who do it. It just won't ever be on my page. Because as we talk about everything that the man do or the government do, don't nobody make us film these videos and send them to social media. Nobody does that. We do that to ourselves, and then we talk about how everybody else is trying to hold us down. And it may not be us per se, But I guarantee that everybody who's watching this now has had somebody on their timeline post this craziness. And yeah, you may unblock them, you may you may block them, you may unfriend them, you may choose not to follow them. But we know, we know somebody who does this. We know people who do this. And I don't get it. So, are we so blind with the support that we'll support anybody to say that because we so woke? But if I'm a mass murderer and I'm killing 12 people, because I choose to say one somebody's life, does that make me a hero? Oh, he did say one somebody's life, but I killed 12 people. What's the bigger picture? 2 Chainz, and I'm gonna get off him in a minute, but 2 Chainz making money off calling our women bitches and hoes. Y'all know I have a problem with that. I'm an admin in a couple of groups. I won't let you do it, even in fun, because I don't understand what's the fun in it. I get that's how some women talk. And like I say, what 2 consenting adults do, that's on them. But when you do stuff in public, to me, that's just, you're degrading each other, and I'm kind of confused. So I won't let you say it in the groups because it's still derogatory. It ain't this, it ain't that. And I use the same example all the time. Hey, Katrina, if bitch is a friendly word amongst friendly women, most of us love our mama. If it's such a friendly word, next time you're at your mama's house, say, bitch, make me a sandwich. And if she cool with that, I want y'all to post it on my page, and I'll correct myself. Because I would never go to my mom and say, bitch, make me a sandwich, and say, mama, ain't bitch a friendly word? Ain't that what people say when we cool with each other? I ain't never heard that. I could be wrong. And me and my mama, we super close. For those of y'all that know me, y'all know I love my mama. But that sentence ain't never, ever. So I'm trying to understand, when we do this support thing, when does our support become so blind and so self-destructive that we accept it, but we blame everybody else? Like I say, right, Tan. I mean, so I don't get how women can say bitch is a friendly word. Oh, that's how I talk to my friends. It don't mean all that. Words don't hurt. Yeah, okay. It sounds cute. But in reality, most of us cannot. Especially if you got brothers and sisters. I guarantee you won't say bitch to her. I think he's here. So I'm really confused as to why we act like that's such a friendly, okay word when it's not. I don't like these nigga memes. I won't post them. I just won't. I keep getting a phone call. So I don't understand how we make it where it's so acceptable, because it's not a term of endearment, and it's like, oh, we, with the nigga word. Oh, well, see, we're gonna take it from the white man and do this. We're gonna make it friendly. No, how about we just not use it? Then it's offensive to everybody. Well, because I had somebody come work on the house and they was calling me. So I'm confused on why is it we'll take a word that is derogatory in and of itself and try to make it a cool word publicly. Like I said, what people want to do privately, if and right now I got most of the ladies, if y'all like being called the B word doing hot raunchy sex, that's so individualistic. If you want to call you and your mate, y'all go through the name call thing, that's okay. Whatever you do privately is on you. But when you make it public, like I say, I have friends, true friends, true, not two, true, and they like to use the N word, but they know not to use it with me because I won't respond to it. Oh man, you my nigga. No, I'm not. And if you figure I'm your nigga, then yeah, it's just not what's up. It's just not what's up. So I'm confused on why we let these things happen. Then we support music, and I worked at a club, and every time the song, what is the 5-Star Bitch came on, oh, the women went crazy. Nice beat. But why is it okay to be a 5-Star Bitch? And I realize part of this is my age, because I'm old, and I'm less accepting of certain things. Because don't get me wrong, I've used the word indiscriminately before. But as I became aware, because I've been woke all my life, while I'm woke anyway. But if I use it, it's pretty much, if I use it publicly, it's in a derogatory term. If I call you nigga publicly, it's a derogatory thing. There's no friendliness about me using the word. Hey, Lenise, how you doing? I would never use those words, my friend, to be honest. I really have gotten them bad side. Never use those are fighting words to me. Yes, and that's all I'm saying. As we get older and we learn more, it's what it is. But certain things happen, and we say we're aware or we doing this, and at some point we have to accept responsibility. And I ain't finna go too deep on this because I want to stay focused on the support system. We can't let people use it and act like it's a friendly term. Really, I'm all really. That's what we're gonna go with this, Lenise. Pay a hooker and call her a bitch. Really, Cinema, I ain't even gonna ask you how you know you can't call a hooker the B word during sex. Hold on, how do you even have a hot raunchy sex with a hooker? Cinema, I would tell you we need to talk out this show, but I ain't even going there with you. I'm staying focused. See my beard, how white it is? My halo is doing what it's doing. What's up, Rashid? But the thing is, the world thinks it's okay to be rude. And that's the thing, we don't. Some people try to act like it's okay to be derogatory to each other so it's less offensive when somebody says it to us. But if somebody else of another race says it to us, we want to fight. Do you think? Why fight? If I let you call me, when people call me DVP, I don't get offended. Anybody can call me DVP. There's nothing derogatory about it at all. But, you know, I have people call me Daryl, which is not my name. But I'm not offended by it because there's just certain things that don't offend me. The N-word is not happening. And I still do a lot of hanging out in the hood because hood hanging is what I do. I still won't let them call me the N-word. I'm not that guy. I don't want to ever be that guy. I don't want us to be so for me that you, like I said, because I told y'all the story. One of the guys that I know introduced himself. Well, I knew him. He introduced his fiance to me. He was like, yo, D, this is my bitch right here. We get married in 2 months. Initially, if you're my friend and you introduce a woman to me as hey, Yolanda, if you introduce a woman to me as your fiance or whatever, normally I would hug her or shake her hand or something. But when you introduce your fiance as your bitch to me, I'm at a loss for words. When he did that to me, I was at a loss for words. Because what do you say? Do you say, hey, Miss Bitch? Hey. All I could do was get in the car and drive off because I was perplexed. I was confused. I didn't get it. How do you introduce your fiance? Open the garage. How do you introduce your fiance to somebody as your bitch? When people say they keep it real, in reality they are rude. No one asks for rudeness or opinion. Right. Most times people say they keep it real, keep it 100. It's their chance to try to be derogatory. No, you're not keeping it real. There's a difference between critiquing and criticizing. Right, Dennis, and I've seen women who got bad bitch on their body. And I'm going to blame it on indiscretions of the youth. But there's a lot of grown-ass women of age who are over 30 and they got this stuff. Get it covered up with something. So that's the part you're losing me on. I'm focused, sis. Like I said, I just got somebody working on the house, so I got somebody here to open doors for them while I do the show. Because they were supposed to come early, but they didn't. So that's why I have to keep looking off. So I'm lost on that, but that's one of the support systems that I really wish we would knock out fast and in a hurry. That let's stop that. Let's stop that. Lenise is a beautiful Nubian queen. You know what I'm saying? At worst case, she's a Nubian princess, but she's never a pretty bitch. Never. Tan, you can't. Oh man, that's a pretty bitch. Even when I'm hood hanging and guys say that, I mean, I can't change the way they talk. I can change the way I respond to it. And it's not even my place to correct everybody. Hey, what's up, What's up, Courtney? It's not even my place to correct everybody, but it is my place to remove myself from these people. Because people will say, hey, man, why you walk off? I don't talk like that. I don't talk like that. And don't get me wrong, and telling this one thing is, in truth, we're not all queens and kings. Some of us have to be laborers. Some of us, somebody's got to be the court just to keep everybody laughing. But it still ain't a nigga or a bitch. So, I don't believe in the whole queen and king thing because everybody ain't royalty. Some of us are not there yet. And that's, shit. 10 years ago, I wasn't a king. You know what I'm saying? I was a strong brother who had principle, but I wasn't ready to be a king because it came with growth. I was above a court jester. I was probably in the knight area, but I wasn't at king status. And that's one of the things I don't like when we support. Yeah, we like to say, yeah, all our kings and queens, but then when we see how we acting, we're not. And we don't want to lie to each other because then we really ain't keeping it 100. Sometimes you have to speak it. No, sometimes you just have to hope and pray it didn't exist. You can say what you can keep saying it, but some of them ain't gonna do it. When they know better, they do better. Sis, I like to think that that's true, but they know better. They just don't want. Some of them just don't want to do better. And they don't want nobody else to do better. I think those words have been so overused, and some of us have been decided. You mean king and queen, Lanice? And if that's what you're talking about, I agree. Because we use it when we want to be somebody, then 7 minutes later we want to be victims. Kings and queens can't be victims. And so if you're playing a victim card at any point, accept the fact that you're not there yet. Bad things happen to all of us. It's our ability to overcome and keep moving that gets us to the royalty status. Because if all you're gonna do is complain, what's up, Robert? What's up, Anisha? Is you laying in the mud with the pigs. Oh, I can't get ahead because Whitey won't give me a chance, my niggas. These bitches keep doing this shit. He won't let me smoke my herb. If you know he don't want to let you smoke your herb and you want his job, quit smoking your herb. I agree with Tan. The more you call each other that, the quicker it catches on. You're right. It is better, Courtney. And I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying that all of us aren't worthy of that title. A king, and this is just how I feel. A king needs to have a castle and some people in it. When you get that woman, a woman, not a bitch or not some chick you sleeping. When you get that woman and y'all start building something, you start building your empire. Then hey, what's up, Janice? Then you're coming into your queen. You're coming into your king and queenness. But while you're just out and you're, and don't get me wrong, you can use it either way. But to me, that's when it all starts. When you start building your empire, when you start incorporating others, and you got people that are responsible to you, and you're responsible for them, you accepting that responsibility of being a king or a queen because that's what it entails. Because a king or a queen can't be just responsible for themselves, because they have people who depend on them, people who look up to them to see the right way. So when you accept that title, you accept a lot of responsibility. So I don't freely give it out to people because it's just not worth it. Now I will give you, the warrior, the Nubian and stuff, but you gotta earn the other stuff. It's like when I tell women, quit calling your sons kings. They don't have anything yet. You want them to be in training, so they're princes, because hopefully somebody's training them on the right things to do, so when that kingdom is there for them, they know how to get it. But like I said, this show was about the support thing. See, I ain't even having nothing to drink. Right, but we all know at certain points we're ready for it. Who we are at 20 and who we are at 30 and who we are at 40. For most of us, some people at 40 are the same person they were at 20, which is still that court gesture. So, and that's what. Hey Michelle, what's going on? Rob, what's good? What's good? And that's all I'm saying. But when we start supporting each other, let's not just support each other because of a color. Let's support each other because we do something good. Let's support each other because we have a good product. I've been to some black businesses who lost my business just like that. And, I talk to people. Courtney has a page. So Courtney, put your page link on here if you can about black businesses. Some I've been to, some I haven't. Some I've been to didn't deserve what they were getting. Hey, Shar, what's going on? Tracy, what's going on? But that's my thing. I got a couple of friends. Like I said, my mechanic is black. My doctor is black. My dentist is black. They got businesses. And even with my doctor, because y'all know how doctors are, you go to the doctor, they make you wait too long. So my doctor knows if I got an appointment at 9 o'clock, I need to be seen by 9:15. I'm leaving. I don't need this. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't gonna be able to see me, let me know. I understand emergencies, but don't have me come in like I had another doctor. I get there at 9 o'clock and he couldn't see me to 10:30. One time that happened. Even though I got insurance, dude, I'm still paying for this. When I ask for something free, I should wait. If I'm paying, then I want to be served. So, Courtney got a page, Black Dollars Matter. So if you got a black business you want to support, go to the page, let them know about your business. There's a bunch of black business in there. I bought some of that True dishwashing detergent. It's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. I don't know what else to tell you. I got it from Courtney's page. I wanted to try it. Can I get you guys to come to that page, Char? Random Thoughts with EVP? Courtney's trying to do a good thing. Courtney's my niece, even though, and we you know, she's fussed at me for it because there's some black businesses that I have had to dog out because, one, if you tell me I'm gonna open at 10, I'm there at 10:15, you still ain't open, I really ain't down for your excuses. You're a businessman. I run a business. Yeah, things happen. But too many times they happen to us, or we ain't got a quality product, or you can't be out there fussing, fighting, and acting ignorant. Right. And you know, you got a business, but you always got excuses why your business ain't got the product that it is, or why you want me to pay 2.5 times the retail amount because your bills are bigger, which is not my fault. Money's still hard to come by. So if I'm going to support you, I'm not saying you got to be as cheap as Walmart or as cheap as somebody who can make it cheaper, but make sure your product is a quality product. We talking about support. And Robert, you're going to be a good one because I've been slacking. I ain't listened to your music yet, and it's on my agenda. I just been busy doing stuff. You know, Robert makes music. I haven't listened to any of his songs yet, which is my fault. I can freely admit where I'm wrong because I have a bunch of people who make music. And you listen to some of it, and sometimes I don't have nothing good to say. So I don't say nothing because everybody, this is nothing against you, Robert, but everybody thinks that they're a musical genius. And people want to give me CDs and music and listen to this because they son is the hottest thing coming out. It's not. It's really not. Ain't that I'm hating. I'm just giving you my honest critique. I'm not criticizing. I'm just giving you honest critique because that's what people ask me for. If I don't understand it, I give it to my kids. Let them see if they like it. They got a beat to it. And you're like, nah. Most of us don't even want that critique. There's a difference between critiquing and hating. I don't hate on nobody. Anybody who's doing good, I'm all for you. Just don't bring my people down in the process of doing good. I won't ever support World Star or what's the other one that love to put out black videos of black people beating each other. And I don't care nothing about white people. World Star, all these ones that do this, I just ain't got time for them. Because most of these, 95% of these videos are being taped by black people. So we love to see our own demise on one hand, and then on the flip, we blame somebody else. I'm watching people get jumped on at the bus, at the train stations. I'm watching kids get bullied for making straight A's while other black kids are right there watching. I'm watching all this, and we ain't never accepting the responsibility. So you support this, you support that. Come on. I'm going to support any black business. Like I said, I've told you guys about Cinnamon, who does her thing, about Varshay, who does her thing. Courtney does her thing with Black Dollars Matter. I will tell you what black businesses are who do things. Courtney's husband does photography for Rod. Char's husband does my photography. That's Tim Rogers. I have put these things on my page continuously. I've been slacking. I'm going to get back to posting Black Daily Facts because I've been slacking. But while I've been slacking, I've never been derogatory to my people. I haven't done anything to bring us down. And see, that's what I can say any and every day. Some days I'm not doing enough to uplift, but I'm not bringing us down. And Courtney, and I'm not really worried about other races so much. because I think that's just when your mama tell you if everybody jump off the bridge, that kind of thing. But at some point, we've got to be responsible for us. And if we're going to support people, there's the people that we support, especially publicly, need to be worthy of it. Courtney and her husband, they did some stuff for high school graduates I thought was great. I was super busy and I missed it, but they started taking photos for people. Courtney and Farrah, they did a wonderful thing. They was looking for barbers and hairstylists. They was doing makeup. They was cutting hair. They doing all kind of things for seniors who couldn't afford for the whole package and stuff. So next year, before this all starts, I'm going to get with Courtney and Farrah and some of my other people who do stuff, and we're going to plan this stuff out maybe 2 months ahead of time so we can have all this stuff coordinated so it don't have to be a last minute rush. Okay, Courtney, make sure you, Farrah, let me know because we're going to get all this done. I got a couple of chefs, and this is what I'm talking about, how we can come together. We don't have to be friends. That's the overrated value. When we're all of the same mind, all we got to do is get people who are like-minded together, whether we're friends or not, and we can make things happen. I got some people who want to feed the hungry, not necessarily the homeless. I got you, Tan. And what we're going to do is we're not going to do this in November. People are hungry year-round. We want to do this. The plan is to do this at least once a quarter. If we get enough participation, we're going to try to do it every month. Go somewhere and feed people who need it. Because I'm so confused on why it's such a big deal in November, but then everybody act like people ain't hungry in January, February, March, April, May, June, July. They hungry all the time. So I'm already starting my little group. I'm gonna ask for volunteers so we can start getting together, and we're gonna probably do it like this because it's hard for everybody in one place. But those are the things that I want us to do. It's like when I tell people, I can tell you how to do some of this stuff with the bad cops. But people want to get upset with me. I don't care if you support me or not. I'm telling you how the system works. And if you follow it, I can tell you how to help make the system work for you. As opposed to all these people who just sit back and complain that cops don't ever go to jail because they're charged wrong, which they don't tell you. But cops do go to jail. And everybody in Atlanta know this because we've had cops go to jail. But that's a whole nother subject. But when we're supporting each other, let's support people who are worthy, who deserve our support, who look out for us. Who look out for us? I was just having a conversation. How many black people of power had something negative to say about President Obama? Well, he ain't doing this, he ain't doing that. I don't have a problem with that because no president is perfect. There were some things that, personally, I think Obama could have did a better job of. But can I say he did a bad job overall? In my opinion, he didn't. But hey, I'm not in the tax bracket of some other people. I guess if I was a billionaire, I might not have liked it. But where are these same people who are all about justice? Where they are now that Trump is here? Support. Roland Martin. D.L. Hughley. They going in. They going in on Trump. But they also said things when Obama wasn't doing everything they thought he should do, so it wasn't like they was picking and choosing. I can support them. I actually follow these two brothers. Dr. Umar, I tried to follow him, but there's some things I just can't get down with right now. I can't. I'll listen if anybody want to educate me on something I'm missing, but he seems to be that double-edged sword. He's living two sides of the fence. Like these two I'm finna name. I try to support Tavis Smiley, and I got much respect for Cornel West. But I remember they were always going in on Obama. I'm sorry, President Obama. But where are they now? I ain't heard Tavis Smiley do nothing about Trump. I ain't heard Dr. West. And maybe they don't care because he's white, but Donald is much more destructive to us than the president ever was, President Obama. So I'm confused. What's up, Omar? I'm confused on how it is we picking stuff. Like I said, Farrah, recapping, Farrah is a photographer. Some of his pictures look great. I want to do some pictures for him. Personally, I can speak for Tim Rogers. He's taking my pictures. I've seen him. All right, that's what's up, Tan. But Courtney, like he dogged anybody who disagreed with him. I mean, because the big argument he had an argument with a guy who was disagreeing with him. So yeah, I mean, I seen the two sides of him, and he's like a lot of black activists. When there's a camera around, he's there. But every time, once a month, once every 6 weeks, I post the same comment every time. The water's still dirty in Flint. The water's still dirty. I ain't heard Creflo. I ain't heard nothing from Creflo. I ain't heard nothing from Sharpton. I ain't heard nothing from none of these mega preachers. I ain't heard nothing from Will Smith's wife. I ain't heard nothing from all these black activists. The water's still dirty. Black kids are still having their lives shortened. We don't even ship water up there no more because we have such a short attention span. So if we're going to support, we're going to have a support system for us, by us, and let's take the government out of this situation. There's some things we can do on our own. Because anybody who drinks, if you can spend $20 on a bottle of alcohol, you can send 2 cases of water a month to Flint. Just saying. Now, this is where I draw the line, because sometimes we don't know where our proceeds go. Because if you do the research, all right, take care, Sharon. And you owe me a homework assignment too, don't you? Also, you're supposed to tell me about what you did. Red Cross, Goodwill, they don't do what they claim they're doing. Most of their proceeds go to salaries. But why can't we start our own support system? I've been confused about the black church support system because I don't know. Correct me, ladies and gentlemen. Do y'all know of any of these mega churches that do second mortgages? That help people in the community out who might have got laid off or whatever. And we're talking about church goers, not just random people, but do any of, I mean, some of these churches making $2-3 million. So even if they have to take the house, that's an asset that's worth something. But we give them 10% regardless. You're right, a case of water is only $3.88. And if you compare that to a bottle of liquor, all I'm saying is it's certain things that we can do. So when we're going to do a support system, what is it that we really and truly supporting? I start off with 2 Chainz because 2 Chainz was just what started the argument. And a lot of people gonna go out and buy this album. People driving all around town to show they took pictures of this trap house. Cinnamon, Varshay. How many people come and, show that they did business with you guys? So if we got friends who do business, do we go in front of them? Because for Black History, I posted my mechanic shop. I posted one of my friend's daughter. She had a hair supply shop. I posted these things because I went there. And I took pictures. And we'll take pictures, we using the term loosely, we'll take pictures of us giving a homeless man a piece of candy. We'll take pictures of us doing something crazy. But we won't take pictures of us doing something for one of our own where we go out, go to my friend's shop, I'm taking a picture, yeah, I'm at so-and-so's shop, y'all need to come check this out. You know what I'm saying? Yada, 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 yada. Blip Street, Blip Street. Why is it we won't do that? I'm watching this new thing with Jay-Z. Oh, the cheap tickets is $2-something. $200? And y'all sitting here trying to figure out a way to do it, but now you got a friend who wrote a book, you won't pay $15 for the book. See, now I got a problem with that. Jay-Z don't need your money. R. Kelly don't need your money. But you got a friend who got a business, but y'all ain't doing no supporting for them, but y'all will go out and spend $200-300 on a ticket. Don't get me wrong. If you work hard, you should be able to do what you want to do. I ain't got no issue with that. Spoil yourself. A $200 ticket, but you can't support your friend. You can't go to your friend's shop and buy a hamburger. You can't. Robert, for instance. Robert, is your music online or can you buy it somewhere else? Right. But I'm gonna watch the video snippet, but I ain't finna pay for it. I mean, it's gonna go through the cable, but to pay that kind of money when there are people who, I mean, I don't get it. I just don't get it. But that's how our support system seems to be working. We'll support those that need it the least because we're blind followers, but we'll say we woke, we got this, we got that, we know this, we know that. But we ain't helping each other. And some of you guys, from what I'm saying, have great products. No. Like I say, the ones I tried, I will support. The ones I know about, I will support. I let you guys put stuff on my page. I don't, unless I know it's a default, a defective product. I told Varshay to post stuff. I told Cinema to post stuff. Janice, I know you got a business. I'm going to get you to post a link on the page. This is what I need for you guys to do. Let's use us to support each other. We ain't gotta do commercials. Facebook is free. Despite all these dumb things about Facebook gonna start charging that we go through every year. Because I really want to know if white people go through this. Every year we get the same stupid email. Oh, if you don't type this message, next Facebook is gonna start charging. Tina Bridges got a new perfume called can't do nothing but the perfume. But yeah, and that's it. That's exactly what I'm talking about, Brenda. Is we got to start supporting each other and get there. Anisha, I'm on the wrong page. I'm going to post a link. I want you to come to Anisha. Anisha is into photography. And don't get me wrong, a lot of my friends do the same things. It's enough money for everybody. Anisha, come to this page so you can join the rest of us and put your link to your photographer on the page too. Courtney, put Farad's link on the page. Brenda, if they wanted to see about getting Tina's perfume, how would they do it? And this is the thing we got to support. We got to support us that we know. People, we know these people. How many of us know Jay-Z? How many of us know 2 Chainz? How many of us know these people? And like I said, they ain't doing nothing for the community. I know Tina does stuff. Like I said, I watch Tina send money to people. Not that Bloom thing, that was a scam. She didn't ask for nothing other than your PayPal information if you had it. And she was just paying it forward. She came into a blessing. She wanted to bless others. We've all done something. It doesn't have to be public. If you do it for likes or loves, you're doing it for the wrong reason. You're doing it out of the goodness of your heart. Whatever happens after that happens. But there's enough people out here who need photographers that Farad can't take all the pictures. Tim can't take all the pictures. Anisha can't take all the pictures. David can't take all the pictures. There's enough people out here who need pictures that it's enough to go around for everybody and then some. Between these fashion shows and all this other stuff, there's enough stuff to go around. Just because one person did a fashion show don't mean other people can't do it. Just because, how many times you've been to the movies and you see 12 or 13 movies out at the same time? You think that just because one movie came out, all the other movies shut down? Of course not. That's not how the system works. So why is it that we feel like we should be doing any different? That's the word ludicrous. So why can't we have our support system where we all uplift other people? Once again, and y'all know I'm big on this subgroup thing. Everybody who's here, get your subgroup of people and start expanding your horizons. Then you go to a bigger group and we all expand. This is cheap, free, and easy. Even with this, I send out the thing to ask people to like the page. I try to get them to come to the page. This is all free. Y'all Facebooking anyway. I'm asking for 70, 90 seconds of your time to come to the page. Come to my page, like it, leave me a quick review so I can try to get sponsorship. I ain't asking y'all to spend no money. You spend the money what you're going to spend for this show, paying for your phone bill and your access. That's it. One of the things I would like to see us stop doing is toxic giving. Instead of passing out food, start a co-op so that everyone has a sense of ownership. This is true. Katrina, come to the show page. Come to the show page, baby. I like that. I need for other people to see it. It's online stores worldwide, Amazon, Tune. Okay. That's what's up. And this is all I'm saying. People, Robert just put out, you can listen to his song. The Lord's Prayer. And see, I know Robert. I played football with Robert. I never knew Robert had that talent in him. And this is where we know a lot of stuff about people, but we really don't know them because the avenues that we know them don't present themselves with that. Me and Robert played football together. You know, rough and tough, fighting people trying to win. And it's crazy. We said a prayer before every game. Every game. We never played a game with it. I think I played with them, which I like 4 or 5 years. I think one time because we got there late, we didn't get a chance to do the prayer. But other than that, that was a staple. Okay, Brenda Courage just posted. So, but these are the things that we can do. If we're going to support something, let's support things or people that we know who are doing good for us, by us, with us. Okay, and this is not just racist now. Because, like I say, I've been on something. I support white people who support black people. But just because you're black, though, don't mean you're automatically going to get my business because you give me some lame brain excuse. I just don't get it. You got to have a product. You got to have a quality product. You want me to pay a quality price? Like I said, if it's free, then yeah, I ain't got nothing to say. But if you selling t-shirts and you want me to spend $42 on a t-shirt that I can only wash one time to help you get ahead, see, that's not going to happen. That's just bad business management on your part. If your business is failing, get with some of these people and figure out how to make your business better. And see, that's what a lot of us don't want to do, is we just want to go into business. We don't even have a consumer base yet because we think people are going to just start with us. Learn how to get your target audience. You got to test your product out with people to see if they like it first. You do. Most times, if you want to run a real business, you got to start doing stuff for free first. Then once people start liking it, then you can start charging because you can make all the adjustments. You don't want to make an adjustment with paying customers because you lose them. Most of us, if we pay for something and it's crappy, we don't go back. We don't give. How many of y'all pay for a crappy product and give them a second chance? My mom said I can't be nothing. I don't know what it means. I don't know what bougie means. So that's what we are. What's up, Bo? So, but you know, we got to do it because, like I said, how many of y'all gonna support a bad product a second time? They screwed me over the first time. I'm gonna give them another $50 see if they can get it right. How many of y'all really would do that? Exactly. So, if we know that this is the system, who does that? What's up, Scott? I used to when I was young, I did my taxes with H&R Block, quick and easy. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't a millionaire. I got wind of a black tax guy. I had 3 of my friends tell me how good he was. He wasn't doing no shady stuff, promising me I was gonna get back $20,000. Went to him. He was cheaper than H&R Block, and I got a much better return each and every year. I swear by him now. I've been using him for over 20 years. Ain't that I won't give nobody else a chance? Well, it is, but because he's never done wrong by me. It's a system, but you know, I will always support him. I will advertise him. He on Facebook. Whenever it comes up, I put he the best tax guy I know. I know him. If you guys got tax people and they do a good job, promote them. Cinnamon and Varshay do things with money. Even though I have my own tax guy, I still promote Cinnamon and Varshay. Once again, Farrar does photography. So does Anisha. So does a couple of other friends. I support them. Tim takes my pictures. I can support him from personal knowledge. I've seen pictures of other people. They look great. Tim does my pictures. How can I not support Tim? But just because I support Tim doesn't mean I can't support other people. Tina does modeling things. Tina has her own agency. Just because I'm not a part of her agency doesn't mean I can't support what she's doing. Brenda's part of TLA. Hey, when I get to be big time, I want to be part of TLA. But right now I'm part of TMI, and I'm cool with that. Ernie say he's going to stop next year. I'm going to give up Team EMI and go somewhere else if I decide to keep doing this modeling thing. But just because you have won something doesn't mean you can't support other people. I have my own mechanic, but I also have a mobile mechanic when I can't get to my mechanic, a black friend of mine who does great work. So when we're going to support something, let's support something or somebody who does good for us, by us, not who's just abusing us. I don't have any problem with gangster rap. I don't even have any problem with derogatory music. If that's what you like, that's what you like. But make sure that if that's what they're doing with their music, they're also doing something to counteract their badness of the music. That they're doing something good. It's a double standard, and most of them don't do it. They just cool with it. You know, I heard some good things that Rick Ross did. I heard Rick Ross music. I ain't seen nothing he did. Anybody told me nothing. I ain't got nothing bad to say about him. I just don't support him. His music to me is beyond the point of. No, I don't know if most of you guys ever seen New Jack City, but remember New Jack City, Nino Brown would give back to the community, feed them and stuff like that, and you know it sounds good, but he was also selling dope to kill them. So you feeding people just to kill them. One part of the community needed him for the drugs, the other part loved him for what he was doing. But he was still a bad dude. And sometimes I understand when there's an issue trying to figure out where your loyalties lie when they're doing that, when you got two huge extremes. Because he wasn't really killing nobody, but he was putting out dope, which is killing people. But he wasn't. But he was feeding them. And, you know, we were just discussing the dynamics of the movie, and I used the same thing. He was feeding people in November, so he fed them once a year. That made up for all his sins, which is why I'm not big into the Thanksgiving feeding. People are hungry year-round. If we're going to support something, and I definitely believe in supporting us first when it's available, which is why I tell you people, and I always bring up Courtney, Black Dollars Matter. Go there. Go there. One of the things I wanted to do was with black businesses, sit down with your consumers and find out why we won't shop at black businesses. Find out why it is that we don't like it. It's not simply because of what you think sometimes. Sometimes it's just best to sit down and listen to your consumers. Like I said, a lot of people who start businesses don't do the proper legwork to make sure they got a product that's A, wanted, B, that they can price it in a neighborhood where it's okay for us to shop it. I'm not finna pay 2.5 times the amount or something just to support a black business. It's just not going to happen. I don't have it like that. Dollars are still hard to come by. If you can give me a competitive product, you don't have to be cheaper than the cheapest. But if you want me to pay a pretty penny for it, you need to give me a pretty penny product. You can't give me a Walmart product and charge me Macy prices. See, I like shirts. Shirts are expensive if you want to keep them. And if I'm replacing shirts every 3-4 months, I'm going to keep buying $10, $15 shirts. But a $65 shirt is not unheard of. But I keep them for 5-6 years. So that means I'm paying less than $10 a year for a shirt. A year. Less than $1 a month. You can't tell me to pay $85 for your shirt and I wear it one time and it's starting to fray. I can't do nothing else with it. What information did I give you, Tan? You got my number. Whatever you asked me for a mechanic, I gave you a mechanic. You tell me what you need, I got you. Sometimes we just have to speak, as you say, speak it into existence. Say it out loud, then I know what you want, know what you need, then I got you from there. I just need to know what it is. You know, I don't try to push my people off on other people because you may have your own, and I'm cool with that. Since I got a little different, can anybody come up with anything good about 2 Chainz yet? Because I'm willing to admit that I'm wrong. But until somebody gives me some factual data, not just some how they feel, because like I said, I read the article they put. He was giving out free HIV. No, that was the county because they saw the traffic and they saw who the traffic was. So, despite your feelings about the man, they was trying to figure out how they could help people since they were coming by there anyway to get them. So I mean, you know, it's a give and take process. We all have to figure out where we fit into it and go from there. No. I don't want to go back to him. I just want to know if anybody can tell me something good because I'm always willing to be influenced by stuff I don't know. I think I'm a smart guy, but I don't know everything. And if somebody can tell me something I don't know and give me a chance to revisit it, I'm cool with that. I mean, sometimes when y'all come here just for me to tell a truth about something that nobody else will say. Or sometimes I say things that you guys never thought about. A lot of times you guys say things I never thought about. So I like the exchange. And I'm cool with that. The free flow of information. I mean, that's what we're here for. Me and Courtney, we disagree on a lot of things, but we come to a mutual understanding. She don't tell me nothing out of malice. I don't say nothing to her out of malice. It's because she knows some things or feels certain ways. Sometimes I know certain things or feel certain ways. It's a free-flowing exchange. Lanice came to the show. Me and Lanice go at it. Me and Lanice fight like a married couple sometimes. But there's no harmful intent. She's passionate about some things, as am I. We discuss things. She raised her voice. She stood up a couple times. It was cute. But she didn't say it with malice. So we exchanged information. We got a different understanding. Because there's some things I don't understand simply because I'm not a woman or simply because our life experiences are different. So, and that's how things go. And that's what we're supposed to do. But it should never just be so purely personal when people start telling you stuff. Courtney's supposed to think that Farad is the greatest photographer on the planet. It's her husband. She should be one of his top supporters. But Courtney also knows that Farad can only take so many pictures. It doesn't change the process. They family. But Tim is my photographer. But I still promote Farad. And that's what I'm trying to get you guys to understand the support system. You can support 3 or 4 of the same things, the same groups of people. It doesn't have anything to do with it. Oh, you can't. How can you have more than one photographer? Because more than one photographer can do a great job. More than one person can do a great job at cutting hair or fixing hair. It doesn't change the process. You know, we shouldn't be so afraid of information that we're scared of change. Once again, I'm going to use Lanice. When I invited Lanice to my show, Lanice had reservations about coming because sometimes we don't agree. And we don't agree at a high voice level. But why do I need somebody to come and agree with me? I want you to bring your passion and your level of understanding so we can come to this and people can see both sides, and then we get a more informed audience. Because you inform me of some things I never thought about. I inform you of some things that you may have never thought about. And I'm getting a female perspective, she's getting a male perspective, and we're just going in and we become a better group. So now we can solve a problem from different ways because now I know more because I just heard what she said that never crossed my mind. Whereas this is the only way it's going to be from my perspective, and I don't care how nobody else feels. And that's what we lose out. Because we don't have to. Hey, Trail, what's going on? Yeah, we know you're late. CPT. But, so... What I would love, and I say this all the time, I would love for us to be able to go, 24 hours, then a week, then a couple of weeks, where we do something purely positive. Post positive videos, say positive things. Courtney does this 3 things every night, things she's grateful for. I keep saying I'm going to do it. I ain't got around to it yet. Courtney, what got you started in posting 3 positive things? And that's a great thing. And everybody should try to do it for a week because there's something that we got to be thankful for. It's something that we got to be thankful for. Because, lots of bad things happen, but for every bad thing that happens, something good always happens. And I tell people all the time, people say, why complain? Complain is a good thing. If you can complain about something, it means you're here to complain, which is a blessing because there's a lot of people can't complain. Not that they don't want to, they can't. So the fact that you can is always a blessing. Courtney says she started posting it because it's one of the habits of highly successful people. Know that there are things to be grateful for each and every day. Even if it's something as small as your kids or having a bed to sleep on. Think about how many people sleep on the bridge. You got hot water to take a shower in. There are lots of things we could be thankful for that, sometimes we just become so caught up in whatever. Hey, Ebony, what's going on? That we forget about these things and we just think our life is down in the dumps. And it's not. It's a great life. It's a great life. Despite the trials and tribulations that everybody has to go through. Rich people go through them, poor people go through them. When you're poor, you just don't realize it sometimes because it's all you know. But yeah, we should try this. We should try to say something uplifting to, look to your Facebook friends. Pick out the letter in the alphabet. Pick out, shoot. Once a week, just pick out a letter. Say something nice to 10 of your friends who name starts with the A, B, C, D, whatever. Post something positive about a black business. At least once a month. At least once a month. Post something good about a black person. Something good, something positive. One about somebody you know, and one about somebody everybody should know. Not the usual suspects. I ain't knocking Dr. King, but can we post about other black people? I'm not knocking Harriet Tubman, but can we post about other black people? All right, there we go. I knew I could get something. Thank you, Lanice. 2 Chainz purchased a van for a woman whose van was stolen for her handicapped son. There we go. And that's all I want. See, and it's a shame Lanice could give me something, but 2 Chainz' cousin couldn't. Now, that still don't excuse what I'm upset about, but at least it gives me something to give him. He did do something. Because I'm not requiring that people who live off of us support us 100%. Just do something. Just do something. You know, I had an issue with Michael Jordan. And I agree with one time he said he didn't sign up to be an activist. And I'm cool with that. But if you let them put your name on that shoe and overcharge your customers who let out the epidemic every year when these shoes come out, that black people are getting killed, and you don't say anything about it, then yeah, I have an issue with that. If you're able to complain, look at it as an opportunity to change the situation as well. Refocus the energy to resolve an issue. Good. The Trap House got free HIV testing. But the county did that. 2 Chainz didn't do that. They took advantage. The county took advantage of the traffic, Courtney. And if you read the article, you'll see he didn't ask for that. If he would have been providing medication for those that couldn't afford it, I would have went with that. He was wearing an ugly sweater around. That's not a good thing, Lanice. Okay, with the 2 Chainz. So we're gonna be done with 2 Chainz. Y'all are off the chain. But yeah. When we support black, let's support black in a positive way. Let's talk about somebody who did something. Like I said, you know, I at one point I named all the positive black couples I had on my timeline because it gave me hope. You know, there's Courtney Farrar. Like I said, I probably got like 10 couples who've been married for my so and her husband. There's people who've been married quite a while. I love that. You know, Courtney Farrar, they're a little on this side, so I wouldn't tell you guys to follow them because some of their stuff is just, it's too hot for Facebook. I'm surprised they ain't been sent to Facebook jail or parole yet. But hey, it is what it is. Yeah, you tried, Courtney. I'm just glad you're here without him. But yeah, we can all find something. And it's okay, don't get me wrong now. It's okay to have fun with a lot of stuff. It really is. And I'm cool with that. But at some point, even when we having fun, can we have fun without being derogatory? Can we do that? I said, there's no need to be negative things happen. We can find it every day, all day, because that's what people like to gravitate to. Because sometimes we want to see people doing worse than us, and I get that concept. I was a cop, but do we have to subscribe to that theory? Oh dang! There he go. What's going on, nephew? I don't know how I talked him up. Who paid the veterans rent, Lanice? And there's no link. You know what? Side note, I have a problem with other people paying the veterans link because if anybody should be supported for life, it's veterans. When they come back, they shouldn't have to worry about medical needs or health needs or anything. But I believe that about people who put their lives on the line to serve. Soldiers, cops, firefighters, EMTs. That's just my personal belief. You know, you guys got different beliefs, but we should find something. I ain't gonna say nothing because you're right. You're already in trouble, sir. Hershk. I love my fam. But yeah, let's get the support system going. Farrar, you got a link for your photography page? Elmo, what's good? And like I said, you know, they try to do something with the kids. Like I said, they just caught me at a bad time. But before I get recording, I talked about some stuff we're gonna start planning for. Lanice is in, Tan is in. Most everybody who's on the page is already in. So we're gonna get some stuff going so we can do some positive things for black people and hope it catches on. All right, Farrar just posted his link. If you need some photographs, check out his page, look at the pictures he's already taken. He's done a great job. Eventually, I'm gonna be good enough to get my picture taken by Farad. I ain't got an invitation yet, so I don't know if I gotta improve my look. I gotta be a look. You know what I'm saying? Cause so far, everybody I seen been kind of good looking. So I don't know if he's trying to send me a subliminal message or what. But I mean, I still support him, even though if he's trying to tell me I ain't that good looking. I'm good with that. You got a book bag drive. Okay. So yeah, let's get to this. Everybody see what's going on. Y'all know on Wednesdays, except for this month, because the church is doing a sabbatical thing. And I go to a church where they feed the hungry, and I take clothes. I take clothing donations for people. Hey, I can always tell you now, I'm gonna donate money. It's just I know who I am. For me to tell you I'm gonna go out and buy some stuff is 90% the time I'm lying. It's easy for me just to give money. Especially when because sometimes I'm trying to do too much. I am working. I am. Like I said, I want to do stuff with you guys. I want to start doing seminars and you know, I did one and all I did was took some ties and taught kids how to tie bow ties. I spoke at a couple of camp events. You know, there are times when I had the time, but for me to say I'm gonna buy stuff, most of the time I don't have that kind of time most of the time. But I will come and drop some money off because it's just easy for me, and I'm being honest. Okay, send it to me so I can tell whether or not it's any good. Hold on, why you saying my beard ain't soft, Cinnamon? Hold on, was that a jab or was that a good thing? I gotta watch you, Cinnamon, because I don't know if that was that double-edged sword. But yeah, send me. Hey, I ain't knocking nothing. I would try. You know, I got a couple of products I use, and they're actually black products. But yeah, send me something. But hey, remember this sentiment. It's got to make sure it keeps it white. That's why I had to cut out a lot of stuff, because it made it feel a certain kind of way, but it made it dingy, and I didn't like dingy. Okay. But I have a beard. Go figure. I do have a beard. So yeah. Oh, it's 7:20. So yeah, but that's what I want to do. Cinema, did you post any of your links? Because I know I'm gonna use you. Because Cinema start telling me stuff about the stock market. I don't know about you guys. I don't know much about the stock market. It's something that we don't really talk about. Cinema knows things about the stock market. She's gonna be one of the reasons that I either get out or I invite her to my door. Cinema, do you have a link for any of your services or a web page that you can put up right quick? And this is what I need you guys to do. Farad, Courtney, go to my pages and post your link. I mean, it's cool to post it on the show page, but you know, y'all are my friends too. Post on my page. I'm here to support you guys. And sometimes I get busy and I forget. But feel free to post your links on my page. If you're doing something, feel free to tag me. If I don't like it, I'll untag myself. But there's nothing, you know, you guys are there. Y'all know what's up. Post your links. Feel free to tag whenever you post and you're doing something. Because sometimes I'm not on Facebook or I'm so busy, I miss something here or there. No, Cinema, what about your tax? Not your tax. What about your stock market stuff? Or is that just stuff that you knew from doing your other businesses? Hold on. Who you saying I always forgetful, Tan? See, this is why I don't let y'all come to my studio audience, because y'all are distracting. I'm almost running out of stuff. Can I get somebody to give me some tequila? One, I just gotta ask for some tequila. Silver. I gotta protect the teeth. And I gotta start drinking through a straw. But yeah. Let's start supporting each other. Let's support those that deserve it. Don't just support because they black. I don't ask y'all to watch the show because I'm black. I ask y'all, I ask y'all feedback. Is there anything you think I need to improve on? I really don't need you to tell me what's good about the show. You're here. I want to know how to make the show better, which is why I asked you guys for topics. Even though I got a couple, like I said, the whole 2 Chainz and the support thing. Like I said, I saw something that was talking about Tavis Smiley and Cornel West, and I remember how hard they were going in on Obama, but now they quiet. We're 6 months in. They quiet. The guy with the mustache has his 90-day thing. He's sipping the Kool-Aid. I ain't never cared for him. I don't know how a man who left his wife for his mistress can tell y'all that mistresses can't get upgrades when he's living proof that they can. The same man's telling y'all to wait 90 days before you give a man benefits, but I bet his mistress didn't wait 90 days. Why I'm doing so well without Brenda, left, right, don't fall. Left, right, don't fall. Brenda's such a sweetheart. Fraud. Brenda's a very beautiful girl, but she won't do a photo shoot with me. So maybe if you set something up, maybe she'll do a photo shoot with me. Cause she won't, I ain't big time enough just to get my own photo shoot with her cause. That's right. When in doubt, put people on the spot. Brenda Farad told me to ask you, will you do a photo shoot with me? Shameless plug. Cause I like tequila. I won't drink it during the show. It's for after the show. But tequila helps keep your teeth white because it's alcohol that kills the germs, fresh breath, all the good stuff. Boss man. So yeah, but let's get into the business of supporting blacks who deserve our support, who deserve it. Not just ask for it. Make them earn it. If they do, good. If they don't, on to the next. No, Listerine you can't swallow. Tequila you can. Cinnamon. Boss man, what's good for the day? And you're on the wrong page. But no, because you might get stopped by the cops, so you stay on this page. No, I was busting me out because I can't get a photo shoot. That's all I'm saying. You're a beautiful woman. I just want to do a photo shoot with, a beautiful woman or 6. Cinnamon and Tan said I had to say it out loud to make it happen, so I'm just saying it out loud. Because Brenda fusses at me. And I can tell you this. Support. Brenda fussed at me for my second show. Because I have a bad habit, because I was nervous of looking down at my feet. Or biting my lip. Which is not a bad habit, it's just the habit I got. Or chewing gum. Brenda and her gang, because they were a gang, 2 or more people, they were trying to intimidate me into looking up, not chewing gum, not biting my lip, not wringing my hands, not falling, and something else. They bullied me. So I just want y'all to know. They're not cyber bullies, though. They did it in person. But, at the end of the day, I appreciated it. I didn't fall. I think I bit my lip, but I didn't chew gum because they were like school teachers. Every time I look up, one on my head, their hand out, they'll be looking at me, making little facial gestures. I bite my lip when I'm flirting. No, I bite my lip. Tan, I'm gonna show you, please. I've bit my lip since I was like 6. Who was flirting? It's just a bad habit. It actually helps calm my nerves when I'm super nervous. When I'm flirty, let me see. When I'm flirting, I don't know what I do when I'm flirting. I gotta flirt with somebody first. I smile, but I smile all the time, so it's the same. But yeah, so Brenda put up the link for the perfume. Cinema put up a link for the hair. Farad put up a link. Robert put up a link. Who else ain't put up a link? Because I know I got somebody else on here who does links. But yeah, anyway, let's get together. Lanice, Farad, Courtney, Tan, John L. Let's get together and get some stuff done. We ain't mega millionaires, but we can reach out to enough people to get some things done on our level. And if it's contagious and we get other people to do it, or even once we get started and we figure it out, we can branch out and get it done in our own little neighborhoods. We all live in different areas. We all have we got friends in common, and we have friends that don't know each other. I need to do a social mix. Yeah, and tennis I'm working on, but I got to control the anxiety I'm going through when I have to be around people like that. The anxiety, I don't know where it came from all of a sudden, but it hit me like a ton of bricks. So I'm working on that, and I keep saying I'm gonna get out. But every time I get close, that anxiety just overdrive. Hey, Miss Graham, happy belated birthday. I know I missed it. I'm trying to do better. Like I said, I'm just gonna go out and win. I'm just gonna go for broke and make it happen. But I had a lot of things I had to do in June and July, so I know it really wasn't a good time for me to try to press. And there's a couple of fashion shows that I'm trying to use the fashion show to do it because I don't have to talk. I just have to remember left, right, don't fall. And if I can get through those without passing out or running back to the dressing room so I can breathe, I'm gonna go ahead and work on the public thing, so we can mix. And I can get people to come out, and after the show, we can exchange ideas, or we can have meetings. But like I said, we're gonna, you met Courtney. Y'all can go from there. Like I said, Brenda's doing her thing. And if you guys can get with Tina Bridges, like I said, she's doing a lot of positive things. Ernest Moore, the guy who I'm with right now, he does a lot of positive things. If you got boys, and his is pretty much sex specific. He wants to help young men become. He wants to help boys become. He wants to groom boys into men. So if you got boys that need some assistance, or the parents need assistance with the boys, hit me up or look up Future Gents. It's all on Facebook. I got a little academy. I want to say it's in Stone Mountain. And that's what we're doing. That's what we're going with this. And this is where your support should be going. Not into buying $200 Jay-Z tickets or whatever it is you're supporting, but you're not supporting your own. Like I said, and I'm not telling you not to buy Jay-Z tickets. Because if you work hard, you should be able to do some of the things you want to spoil yourself. I'm never going to tell you not to. But at some point, I want you to support your friends like you support these other people who don't need it. Okay, yeah, you did. Courtney. Because see, I introduced Courtney to Ernest because they were doing something. And I know Ernest has more time than me right now. And what even with him, Courtney, what we want to do is be able to branch out into more than one area. Because he's too far for me to do a lot of things because I'm out here. So as we get more people involved, we can start branching off and offering the services in different parts of town. Because it should be north, south, east, and west. But that's based on having enough people who can help and who are down with it. So that you don't have, as we like to say in the business, a single point of failure. Where one person's running, if they stop, everything stops. Which is why I'm big into groups and subgroups. Because once you have enough people, when somebody's missing, everything still goes on. Too many people want to run things themselves, so when they stop, everything has to stop. And that's what I want us to stop doing. Let's make sure that when we have a business, it's our enterprise. If somebody can't get it done, then there are other people who can. And I think that's just the best way for it to go. Krispy Kreme don't stop because one person don't show up. Nike doesn't stop because one person doesn't show up. Your business or your business model shouldn't stop because one person doesn't show up. So as we get into this support and we truly give our support, not just financially, but through time and resources, other resources, because some of us have a skill to offer. Some of us are more valuable by participating than financially funding. Because at the end of the day, time is money. And, Courtney, I'll tell you in front all the time, I want you guys to come talk about how you guys are young. But y'all been married like 1,000 years. And y'all still keeping it young and fresh. And I know every day ain't a great day. I saw the thing that says marriage is like a walk in the park. Jurassic Park. Which to me was funny, but it's got to be true. But you guys are young and you're doing it. You guys have a lot of information to offer because people think it's so easy. So I support that. I talk about y'all all the time as one of my favorite couples. So and her husband. They're a little bit older. So crazy. Ed is really stable. But they've been through a lot. And it just goes to show you can be married. Every day ain't going to be the greatest day. And so you guys have a lot to offer that's not financial. Just giving people advice. Women need to hear your story, Courtney, about how you got through certain things. Or especially what I like about it, sometimes, to me, for a marriage to be successful, Brenda been married for 1,000 years. Sometimes you have to admit that you did something wrong and make it better on your end. It's not always your partner. Sometimes it's you. And if you can't accept that, it'll never get better. And these are things that people need to hear because sometimes I listen to people and they say everything the other person did. And I ask them, what'd you do? And they think that they're perfect. And to me, that's a problem. So your services are greatly needed, which is why I'm interested in doing a couple show. And I want 3 different types of couples, at least. Even if I have to break them up into 3, 4 different shows for people to understand how the system works. Because I do think that everybody should have somebody significant. But everybody's not marriage material. I don't think everybody has to be married, but I think everybody does need somebody significant in their life. Because as strong as I used to think that I was, and I never needed anybody, and sometimes I still think that, but it's awesome to have a support system, your own personal support system. There's nothing that beats that. There's just nothing to beat that. But it sounds good to say, oh, I can do this by myself. There's a lot of things you can do by yourself. You can be happy by yourself, but you can be happier with somebody who's meant for you and who's good for you. Not good to you, because sex will be good to you, but somebody who's good for you. And you're good for them. Outside of the bedroom. I just, but it's a whole nother show. But that'll fall on the support system. But that's why, a couple of people I follow, it's just because I like the way their Facebook marriage goes. I like the way I've seen them act in private to their things. I told you that's why I'm gonna have a talk with you, sis. All things come in due time. You may still have a lesson or two to learn that you ain't accepted yet. Once you learn that lesson, then, Mr. Right will pop up, and Mr. Right now will go away. Because I'm going to do a show about that, too. I'm trying to get through my other little requests first. 7:35. Everybody, we good so far? We good with support system. Like I said, and for you guys that are here, let's just support something. What I lie about this time? Nothing. Let's do something positive. Support somebody else. Say something positive. I like when we do the pre-face challenge, the good woman challenge, the good dad challenge. I like when we do it and we have to name people. But let's just not indiscriminately name people. Let's name people that we know. Who we can actually point to as somebody we would trust our kids with, or trust this with, or somebody who's doing something positive. It may need a little push. I've gotten a couple of inboxes from people that made me want to do the show, cause I was like, whatever. But I got a couple of inboxes from people who I incidentally helped by doing the show, cause I talked about something that was good for them. That's what's up. What do you mean about Odessa? So these are the things that we want to get going, and we want to have them based on actuality, not just I don't really agree with this, but I'm gonna support them because they're my friend. Let's get some, let's find people who I know people who cook like real food. I know people who bake. Lots of them. Let's put some of these people together. Let's hold some events. Let's do some fundraisers. If we all pool our resources between all of us, we should be able to get enough for a fundraiser. Because if 5 of my friends come, 5 of Tan friends come, 5 of Odessa friends come, 5 of Cinnamon, then we're doing something. It shouldn't depend on 100 of my friends coming. Because we know that's typically not the way it works. Because everybody's busy. And we can't all do stuff. I mean, there's a lot of people I would love to support. But I do have to take care of my stuff too. Courtney did some great things in June. I introduced her to Ernest because Ernest was overbooking. I was overbooking. There's some things I'm gonna try to get Brenda into because she's a great presence. So she can be positive for a lot of young females. Tan, knowing that you're here now, what you do, you can help a lot. You can help a lot of people out who've got kids that may need a little, who may need a little something. Courtney's got a heart of gold. Farad has a camera. There's no reason why we can't put our own coalition together and just make some things happen. Just don't see it. Why we can't make it happen? So that's what we do. Oh, excuse me. So, we good so far? Find somebody you can support. Hey, I do my little bodyguard service. You know somebody who need a bodyguard? Right, unity for community. And one of my favorite phrases, each one teach two. Because sometimes, like I say, we can put people together who would have never known each other under normal circumstances. But, you know, because Tanya get her friends together, I get my friends together, Cinnamon get her friends together, Odessa get hers, and we all co-mingling. Because when we divide up in subgroups, we're going to separate these groups so all my friends can't be with me. Because that defeats the purpose. And that's what we like to do because it's comfortable. But we got to break out our comfort zone to expand. It's one of the great things about the show. As I started meeting people who I normally would have met, I learned a lot more. Tan a bodyguard to kind of defeat the purpose you're going out because nobody's going to approach you with a bodyguard. And I'm kind of expensive. I got good suits. They're not cheap. I'm not playing with you. Didn't you say focus? So, but that's what's up. You know, we gotta do better. Cinnamon, do you still do rental properties? Because I've had a couple people ask me about rental properties. And most of them are up in the Decatur, DeKalb County area. You got a link for that? See how you slipping on me? Well, I got to tell you what to post, Cinnamon. But post it on my page. Post it here, but post it on my other pages too. Okay? Remember, I'm on Facebook Live, Random Thoughts with DVP, and I'm on YouTube, Random Thoughts with DVP. I also have another page, Good Men Need Training. Totally different concepts. So there's ways to get this. Like I said, there's something that you guys want me to talk about or look into. Inbox me on either page. I prefer that you do it on the show page, Random Thoughts with DVP. Because sometimes I don't log on to Facebook for a week at a time. Sometimes I don't do nothing till Wednesday at 5-ish. Just because I'm so busy. And I try to remember to do the show. I got like 5 reminders set up. Even today, I got somebody working on the house, so I had to have somebody come here to deal with somebody who's working on the house just so I could do the show because I was going to cancel. But this was actually bothering me, this whole support thing and people saying I don't support black people. You know, it's like the time I was accused of hating black women because I used the term mud ducks, which I thought was cute because I never said black women were mud ducks. I just said ugly women were mud ducks. Black, white, Hispanic, Asian. A mud duck is a mud duck. But when people want to just do things, whatever. And I'm all about, I like criticism. And I like critiquing. Because if you tell me something bad, tell me how I can fix it. You know, I love to know what you guys don't like about the show. I know that sometimes I get distracted, but I told you guys, I have ADD and OCD. I don't even know what a social media manager does, or a virtual assistant. And I think Courtney's a virtual assistant. I don't know what they do. What do they do? They gonna answer questions or what? And I'm assuming that when I get out back into the swing of things, that I probably will need an assistant to help me manage some of this. Because if I do it like I was doing it before with a camera, somebody's going to have to read these questions out to me or let me know what's going on. Which was kind of, I guess, better because I wasn't distracted by people speaking to me. Because this one I'm supposed to speak to everybody. Help me get on track. I got a notepad for that now. Yeah. See, there she is. But that's what I'm telling y'all. See, okay, this is what I need y'all. For y'all to make this happen, tell your friends to come to the show. Tell your friends to come to the show page, like the page, watch a couple of shows, leave me a review. Because that's what I'm learning that people are looking for to narrow down who gets chosen for these things. I'm going to try to do the Derek Jackson thing and do some quick snippets. In honesty, this is hard enough. Trying to do a snippet or two every other day it's just kind of hard. Sometimes I don't want to see my face. Sometimes I don't want you guys to see my face. I shaved right before the show because I was looking kind of ragged. But, you know, if you guys think, you know, I'm going to look into it. But if you guys give me more, if you guys give me more likes, work with me. I'm this close to 1,000 likes, which is one of the benchmarks. I start doing the reviews. These are things I need to push me into to getting looked at by real radio or things like that. So help me out. I'll help you guys out. Fair enough? Or pinky promise, however you do it. Help me out. I say, I'm doing the modeling thing. I'm stepping way outside of my comfort zone. I just got an email. Yeah, but that's a problem. So now I got problems with the short videos. I don't think people want to see me that often. Once a week is enough, I think. But I'm taking feedback. Because I heard it, and I get it. I'm just not that comfortable with it yet. So I'm working on that. Trying to figure out how to make it happen. So, that's where I am. So it's 7:43. I'm gonna get ready to cut this short so I can go check on the. I can check on my house. I can read what y'all typing. Y'all need to be inboxing if you're gonna be talking about me. I'm old fashioned. I prefer to be talked about behind my back. Yeah. According to Fraud, is it this weekend we're supposed to be doing something? Mr. Clark, what's going on, bruh? So yeah, let's put some stuff. Let's put some stuff together. Let's get some stuff done for us. Let's get some stuff done for the kids, and let's not forget the teenagers because they need direction. I thought Fraud said it was this weekend, isn't it? Check with Fraud, Courtney. Oh, next weekend. Okay, see, super admin, keep both of us on point. Show had a plan for this weekend. All right. But if it's okay with you guys, I'm gonna go check on Okay, you got Robert. I'm gonna write this down to make sure I get it done because I kept telling you I was gonna do it. rstaff@music.com. All right, I got you. So I'm gonna listen to it, and I'm gonna give you some feedback on it. Is it something? If I listen to it, can I put it on my page if I like it, Robert? But yeah, is it okay if I cut the show a little bit short so I can go check on my maintenance issues? If y'all say no, man, I guess I'm kind of stuck. Since I'm so hard-headed, but I do listen. When y'all tell me I need to make something better, I try. Okay, that's what's up. Cinnamon, you gonna mail me some stuff, or I got to meet you for it, or what? Because I'm all about trying to have a soft beard. What are you saying no to? Oh, you so silly. You telling me no to cutting it short. I hate when y'all get one word answers because I've been said so much I don't know what y'all answering to. Okay, thank you. All right, so I'm gonna go. Like I said, if you guys come up with something you want me to talk about, questions, comments, whatever, just let me know. Inbox me if you got my number. Call me if you need my number. Inbox me your number. I'll send you a text. I don't respond well to phone calls. Most times just come busy. As you see, I kept getting phone calls just now. But text, I will get to. I don't forget text because they'll stay there until I do something about them. All right. As usual, I enjoy spending time with you guys. All right. Well, Cinnamon, if I got a choice, I prefer you melt because you're still on the wrong side of town. But I'm at a church in Decatur on Sundays in DeKalb. Let me go take care of this, and we'll talk in a few minutes after I get this done, and we'll see which one works better. Tisha, oh, so you just gonna jump in and talking trash when I'm trying to see? Oh, send me in Riverdale. So my mom's in East Point, and yeah, I'll be out that way. I think Thursday or Friday. See, I was just at that Kroger on Highway 85 with her. Okay, that works even better. But I'll hit you up. So, I'm gonna do my thing. Go check on this. I will see you guys. Oh, do y'all like the casual look or the bow tie look better? I'm trying to, flip them up, but it's been hot lately. It wasn't hot today. But I've been trying to, get both looks going to see which one I like. I like the bow tie, but a couple people say they like the casual look better. When I go public, it'll be long. It'll be collared shirt all the time, probably bow tie. Jacket or no sometimes. Anyway, thank you, Tisha. Don't be coming late talking trash. That's how Facebook divorces occur. I appreciate you guys joining me as usual. It's 7:48, so I will see you guys in 6 days, 23 hours, and like 15 minutes, give or take. All right, so y'all know what it is. Peace, popcorn, and chicken grease. See ya. Hey, get your friends to come to the page. Like the page. If you ain't left a review yet, leave a review. Don't just leave 5 stars. Say something good. Aw, thank you. You trying to get back on my good side, Tisha? I'm still mad at you. But that worked. You're on my good side. Yeah, get your friends to like the page. Leave me a review. Leave some statements. Don't just leave 5 stars. Fraud, DVP After Dark, man, you wouldn't believe how I ain't even going there. But yeah, it's coming. I just got to figure out how to make it happen. Because I need a co-host for that one. I need a co-host for that one. Oh, you care, Tisha. Don't mess around up on the Maury Povich show. Really, Courtney? How about we do a Thomas After Dark? Oh, no, because I know After Dark y'all ain't available. Let me go. Peace, popcorn, and chicken grease. I'm not messing with y'all. I'm not even doing this show no more because of y'all. I'm blushing. Later.